dedication to empowering others has left an indelible mark. Please join me in welcoming Esther, a seasoned coach with over 2 decades of invaluable government experience. Esther's commitment to nurturing the potential of professional women is truly commendable, and her two master's degrees and certificate of leadership underscore the depth of her expertise in guiding individuals toward fulfillment and success. So, with a warm and approachable demeanor, Esther stands as a trusted confidant, utilizing her exceptional listening skills to foster transformative experiences for her clients. Hailing from the vibrant landscape of New York City, Esther's passion for coaching is matched only by her love for nature walks and her enthusiasm for following virtual challenges by Tony Robbins, Bravo Housewives, and the British royal family in her downtime. Her leadership, coaching prowess, and mentorship have not only inspired those fortunate enough to work with her, but have also left a lasting impact on the communities she serves. So please give a warm welcome to Esther, a true catalyst for positive change and empowerment. So Esther, you can start your presentation, and we cannot able to see you. Is your camera on?
It's I've been fighting with this for the longest. It's not allowing me to turn it on. And since last night, I've been trying to reach someone to get me help with this. But yeah, for whatever reason, I am having little technical trouble there, actually accessing the video. But can you hear me at least? I hope. Okay. So should I proceed, or what would you like me to do? Okay. All right. So my apologies for everyone who's here. I really been, wanting to be here so that I can just embrace everyone and get to see everyone, etc. But I'm just happy that I am here with you. At least I'm here. So yeah, thank you so much for the introduction. And yes, I am a life and career coach. I am still working full time in government, and this is, you know, coaching came on almost by accident when we were sent home during the height of COVID, and I discovered it through just surfing the web, and the first person that showed up was Tony Robbins. And since I've been to his virtual event, I just decided that, hey, you know what, this is where my passion lies, and it's all about empowering. And that's the word I've been hearing right through this conference: empowering, pivoting. We are all interconnected despite whatever field we're in. So I'm just grateful to be here. So without any further ado and hold up, let's just start. So I would like to start off by this quote by Alice Walker that says, "The most powerful woman is the one who embodies her own power." So I asked the question: do you desire a leadership that feels genuine, impactful, and true to your values? And what if leadership could be something powerful and compassionate? You feel bold and authentic all at once. Because the current system often holds women back from leading authentically. And my presentation here today is a battle cry for us to break free and forge a new path. So join me, let's get along with it, and let's us lead together with integrity, unapologetically. So here's our agenda. For the next 20 to 25 minutes, we'll delve into defining authentic leadership. What does it mean to lead authentically and why it's crucial for women? The challenges and opportunities that we face, identifying those obstacles in the leadership position and the immense potential that we can hold once we're in that situation. Building an empowering environment, we are going to explore the strategies to create supportive workplaces where women can thrive as leaders, and lastly, taking action identifying the concrete steps that we can all take to champion and uplift women. So now I want to define for you what is authentic leadership. Authentic leadership is about being true to oneself while leading others. In other words, you practice what you preach. In my view, good leaders first must be strong listeners and be aware that others often will not agree with them. Therefore, the good leader has to always anticipate disparate points of view and be able to explain her vision. Leadership is also about strengthening and uplifting others, connecting with our peers on a personal level, and building relationships that is based on mutual trust, because this is key. An authentic leader conforms to the standards of what is morally good, even when caught in a bind. She uses her God-given intuition to do the right thing. In every situation, there's no compromise. And it's also a commitment to be our best self and inspire others to do the same. As a leader, we must remember and not forget that others, colleagues, or rivals as well, they're watching that everything we do. So in the end, remember, an authentic leader is always striving for excellence, enhancing her skills and her knowledge, and is sharing it to the rest of the world. Now, on the importance of authentic leadership. As women, we are often faced with pressure to conform to a particular leadership style, or maybe imitate famous people like Oprah, who may eventually cause them to experience imposter syndrome and diminished self-belief. Authentic leadership cannot follow this model of behavior. By being true to our values and not copying others, women exude confidence and inspire others to embrace their own individuality. This builds genuine connections, trust, and results in a stronger, more unified team. You can be a great leader and be opaque. Transparency is key. When women lead authentically, they display their unique talents and wonderful qualities. They chop the mask of expectation and embrace their innate leadership styles, be it collaborative, empathetic, or even visionary. Because by displaying their uniqueness, they unlock a wealth of potential and allow others to lead with passion and purpose. That's when the uniqueness of the leader shines through, and everyone around them becomes more excited, becomes more motivated. And this, my friends, this is really the essence of great leadership. The women of the world can and should lead the way into the future by demonstrating a genuine, heartfelt leadership. Authentic leadership isn't just about the personal growth of one person. It is a catalyst for positive change and affecting the entire community. When we lead with courage and conviction, we can challenge the status quo and advocate for real change, and at the same time, inspire others to follow us. And best of all, this leadership dynamic, it can be implemented in any field of endeavor, including serious social issues like racism, abortion rights, education, and the likes. Because once women harness and cultivate their leadership skills, they can apply them anywhere to change the world. And now the rise of authentic leadership. This is a movement that inspires women, but the path isn't without its pitfalls. Despite progress, Women, we will still face unique obstacles when leading true to ourselves. Let's explore some of these challenges I'm talking about. Now, here we have a complex landscape. Firstly, society often holds conflicting expectations for female leaders. We are all aware of that. We are expected to be assertive, yet warm, powerful, yet differential. But these double standards can create confusion and internal conflict, making it really difficult to lead authentically. Additionally, the ingrained gender stereotypes that paint women leaders as bossy or emotional, this is further hindering our credibility and effectiveness. Subtle biases against women leaders is still prevalent. From questioning competence to interrupting us in meetings, the microaggressions, they really chip away at our confidence to create a hostile environment. This pressure to conform and the perception of fewer female role models can fuel imposter syndrome in women. They question their own competence and abilities. Have you been there? Leading to hesitation in expressing our true selves. This self doubt really can erode our growth and undermine our effectiveness. Women should, we always shoulder a larger burden of domestic responsibilities. And this makes it so difficult to dedicate the time and energy to leadership development. And society and the media, they both exert pressures and places expectations on us that this can further exacerbate our struggle. Let's face reality. Women, we do not have the same access to the networks and sponsorship opportunities that men have. And this makes it so much harder for us to climb up that leadership ladder. Finding mentors who understand our unique challenges and root for us is crucial. But unfortunately, this too can be hard to come by. Now, the landscape of leadership in corporate America is evolving. And at the forefront of this shift, we have women that are discovering their authentic selves. Now, it can be seen every day that women are steadily breaking stereotypes in many professions. We had someone just now, women in AI. We have women who are now coaches for, in male professions and so forth. So we are steadily breaking those stereotypes in many professions, and also including law on Wall Street, where women they're dominating and they're demonstrating their excellence in remarkable ways. Let's sort of like look at some of the ways. Well, leading from within. When women lead authentically, they bring their unique viewpoints and experiences to the table. And this diversity of ideas ignites innovation, it fosters better decision making, and leads to more inclusive solutions. Now, imagine a ballroom where different voices are heard and valued, leading to a product that resonates with a wider audience, or a policy that addresses the need of diverse stakeholders, right? Authentic leaders also connect with their teams on a deeper level, fostering trust and loyalty. By being genuine and relatable, women leaders create a safe space for open communications and collaboration where team members, they feel comfortable to share their ideas and their concerns. And this also leads to increased engagement, motivation, and overall team performance. When women lead authentically, they inspire others to do likewise. By ignoring pressure to conform, they reaffirm the power of individuality and encourage others to do the same. This creates a ripple effect, empowering not only women, but everyone, men and women together, to lead with their real selves, unlocking their full potential and creating a more diverse and energized workforce. Authentic leadership is inherently about purpose and values. Women who lead true to themselves were often passionate about making a difference in the world. And this translates into a genuine commitment to social responsibility, sustainability, and ethical practices. For advocating, from advocating for gender equality to addressing climate change, authentic leaders champion positive change both within their organizations and beyond. In other words, they do not close their eyes to controversy. They are willing to speak out and be heard about things that really matter. And by challenging traditional leadership stereotypes, women who lead with integrity pave the way for a more inclusive and equitable future. They inspire future generations to see leadership as a valuable asset where success is not defined by gender norms, but by authenticity and the courage to be true to oneself. Now, for women leaders to truly thrive, workplaces need to transform from the battlegrounds into vibrant ecosystems of support and empowerment. The people in the workplace need to feel cared for, and they deserve attention and respect and an opportunity to be heard. Now, I have three strategies that we can accomplish this. And one by shattering the glass ceiling, but not confidence. So, where do we begin with this? We must start by conducting pay audits and implementing equal pay policies. This is critical because wage equity is the foundation for confidence. Of course, leadership training programs are always vital and should go hand in hand with aggressively promoting women to significant leadership positions. And lastly, when any kind of job opportunity opens, we must always be alert and always ask, why not women? Since the days of Susan B. Anthony, women have been yearning for equality and to prove their self-worth. And now we know and have proven that we can do all the jobs that a man can do in all spheres of society. Next, we lead by example. Senior leaders must actively champion gender equality and diversity. In other words, their commitment sets the tone for the entire organization. They should also encourage constructive conversations and continuous improvement. And lastly, they should also foster a community where everyone pitches in to create a supportive environment. Third, building an empowering environment brick by brick. First point is we should create a long-term healthy environment for women to lead as an ongoing process because it's not a one-time fix. Despite having to deal with a slur of conflicting personalities, we all need a platform where women can contribute and engage meaningfully and learn from each other. Such a platform benefits everybody, not forgetting to include the male species, okay? Second, we should ensure that there are safe spaces for women to voice complaints and hold violators accountable, especially when you exposed to microaggressions and discrimination. And lastly, always recognize and acknowledge all leaders publicly. And also, what this does, this inspires others to follow the same example. Now, empowering women leaders isn't just about grand gestures, right? It's about the collective impact of countless individual actions. So, here are some steps that we can all take to champion and uplift women leaders. Firstly, in your sphere of influence, you should amplify their voices, utilize your influence to advocate for their career advancement and development. Nominate them for awards, share your knowledge and experience to help them navigate their paths. Invite them to speak at events and conferences such as this. Push for flexible, work arrangements, equal pay, unconscious bias. Be mindful of your behavior as to not offend others. Cut out all the bias and microaggressions publicly. You know, uh, Empower women in your organization and recognize their contributions and success, which is what I mentioned earlier. Right? In your workplace, you can also sponsor women leaders, right? Utilize your influence to advocate for career advancement, mentor, provide mentorship, share your knowledge with them, push for flexible work arrangements, equal pay, and all that stuff. In your everyday life, you can buy from women owned businesses, support women entrepreneurs, and showcase their work. Read books and articles, learn from stories. Someone mentioned, Mother Teresa, who was a lead figure. Someone mentioned Michelle Obama in the beginning. Learn from these leaders, raise awareness, talk to children about their gender equality. In order to raise awareness, you let them know what's going on, and donate to organization, invest in creative future leaders, avoid gender pronouns, use inclusive languages, the everyday conversation, be active listening, encourage women to share their ideas and perspective. All we're doing here is creating an open space of communication so that everyone will benefit in the long run. Now, every action, whether it's big or small, whatever we're doing now paves the way for a future where women lead without limits. So let's join this movement to unleash the she force. Let's create a world where, leadership has no gender. I just want to say it's been a pleasure for me collaborating with you, and I really urge all of you to reach out to those women who are near and around you and that are afraid to speak out, because we all need a hero in the end, right? We all need someone who will lead and encourage us. And to conclude, I just want to reiterate that this presentation is really a rallying cry for women to embrace their unique qualities, to lead with unwavering authenticity, and to fearlessly step forward into the future. My goal, my purpose is to encourage women to be bold, to live their truth, forge meaningful connections, no fluff, and make a lasting impact. Remember, we have to be together with this. This is not a one man journey or one woman journey, right? We also need to foster authenticity, because as women, we can mold. We know what it feels like. We can mold challenges into opportunities, and we can effectuate positive change in both our personal and our professional lives. So, this is to a future where women will lead fearlessly and where we will leave behind an indelible mark on the world. And that's what I have for you today. Thank you for listening.
Hi, Esther. Thank you so much for the great presentation. So, if you want to reach Esther, so the email esther793@gmail.com. If anyone wants to reach out to her, just take the picture of this. You can even visit her website, LinkedIn profile, Facebook, and Instagram. So, any questions, anything related to this, so you can contact to her regarding to the life and career coach. So thank you so much for joining this event and making. Um, Hello, can you hear me, Esther?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yes. So thank you so much for joining this session and giving your thoughts on life and career coach. So please join our next speaker session. So Tony, so our speaker is already waiting in the backstage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.